This is Transformers Power Core Combiners Steamhammer with Constructicons. This is the combined mode, or the power-up mode, whatever. And, well, in another universe, this particular scene might be possible. Optimus Prime fighting Devastator. But anyway, I just use this as a bit of a size comparison. The combined mode of the Power Core Combiners is a Scout class with 4 drones, and it's pretty big. It's about the size of a Voyager figure, and here is a Legends class figure. So that's that. It's pretty cool. I initially said in my Dinobot video that the Dinobots were my favorite Power Core Combiners, but with this guy, I'm really liking this one, and he's looking to be my favorite Power Core Combiner. Yeah, because I'm a big fan of the Constructicons, and aesthetically, this thing is just rocks. I mean, let me just stand him up for you so you can appreciate him better. See him in his full form, full length, I suppose. Yeah. He has his flaws. I mean, most PCCs or Power Core Combiners do have their flaws, but this one has very little. Posability wise, the arms are they really just don't do much because that's just how PCCs are. But the legs are a little bit loose, and it's not his fault. It's really just the way the joints have been engineered, and that's a bit of a gripe for me. But articulation wise, he's pretty cool. The legs are just way articulated, and with the hips, double jointed hips, or yeah, double hinged hips. It's just very nice to pose this figure. The head could have used some work. I mean, they could have done a better sculpt, better color, better paint apps, but they didn't. So it's a bit of a letdown. I'm sure a lot of people are going to custom kit bash that particular head sculpt, but what can you do? The arms are good. I like the hands. These are actually real hands. I mean, they have the semblance of real open hands and not just forced molded parts that really are supposed to look like hands. Another gripe I have about this figure is that this joint with the plow drone really is very loose. It just pops off very easily, and I'm really starting to get really annoyed by it because as you pose him, it just does not want to stay in. It could be just a quality issue on my figure. Do let me know if your figure has the same problem. Other than that, it's a great figure. All these kibble here and there, they do not bother me. They're just, I like it. I like the way he looks. It really adds to his menacing look. These kibble, like that. So there, very nice. And the colors are great. I like that. I like the construction, the earth moving equipment colors, and an homage to the G1 colors is really just Steamhammer, and the others are really a mix of other construction vehicle colors and whatnot. So it's good. It's good for me. Everything's good about this figure. Okay. What else? What else? Let me talk about this one. Yeah, that's about it. So, let's get on with it, right? Before we do that, just a quick look at the box art at the back. As you can see. Yeah, the light is in the way yet again. Oop. Very nice. Get to see more up here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, the set is part of Wave 4 of the Power Core Combiners series, and if you can find it on retail, I highly recommend you pick it up. Out here in Manila, all Power Core Combiner sets, 5 packs, are on clearance, so if you can still find this guy for, I think it's already at 50 off, so it's a pretty good deal. Okay, now let's split him up. This is the good thing about the arms is that you can actually switch them by just moving the thumb. The thumbs do move from side to side, so you can have it as a right arm or a left arm. The same is true for this one. But the instructions say, and the box art say, this is the right arm. This is the drill drone, I think. Yes. For obvious reasons, because it has a drill. How do you do this? Oh, right there. Just like that. That's a drill drone. This is the front end loader drone. It has this conveyor belt and a backhoe with a, I don't know what this is, a ramp or something. Yeah, so that's that. And incidentally, all the minicons and as well as the commander have these pegs, which I forgot to mention, which you can attach the minicons that came with the commander 2-pack power core combiners, which unfortunately I don't have one now, and I'm sorry about that. But you can transform a minicon into its armor mode, any minicon, and from the power core combiners, and you can just attach it right here, or as weapons on top of the drones. But I don't really go for that. Okay, then the plow drone, which has a little bit of cheating. This thing, you have to lift this up before combining, because it's going to be very tight to just really combine it. Yeah, so just flip it up and then you can combine it like that. So the plow drone, very cool. It's a nice sculpt. All the vehicles, all the drones are really nicely sculpted on this one. Okay, and this is the Steamhammer. Oh no, sorry, the not Steamhammer. Steamhammer is this guy. This is the Steamroller, of course, for obvious reasons. And there you have the roller. This is actually the front, and that's the back. So that's that. And finally, we have Steamhammer in his commander mode. Yeah, the combined power-up mode. Do we transform him first into robot mode or in vehicle mode? Robot mode, I should say. Or, okay, fine, vehicle mode. Go ahead and fold this one up. Like that. Okay, and then go ahead and open this up like that, like that. Rotate. Oh, make sure you rotate by the shoulders and not by the biceps, because you're not going to be able to do this if you do it by the biceps. Okay, which reminds me, the biceps should have been rotated this way. I'm a mess today. Excuse me. Okay, like that. Okay. All right. And then just fold the shovel, I suppose. Fold it forward. You can go ahead and untab this one. This thing's really a pain for me. It's such a small tab, if you can see it. It's so small and thin that I'm thinking, a lot of kids are going to play with this and keep transforming him. These things are going to be the first one to break. No idea why Hasbro actually did that, but what can you do, right? So, go ahead and untab the waist piece. And then you need to... Okay, I'm pretty lost right now. Oh, okay. Darn it. There. He's got a tab in somewhere. Ah, darn it. Okay. Come on, you can do this. What did I forget to do? I forgot to do something. Okay, that's what I forgot to do. Okay. Bend it forward. I'm sorry, folks. I'm being a mess about transforming him to vehicle mode, so bear with me. You gotta go ahead and do this and do that. Okay. Okay. Just tab stuff in. Okay. And there is Steamhammer in his vehicle mode, which is really just a shovel. A bulldozer. I don't know. Yes, a bulldozer. Sorry about that. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Rampage. Yes, could be exactly the same alt mode as Rampage with the claws at the back. It's just great. He does roll very well, but slightly hindered because of the claws. So that's that. Everyone's got Decepticon symbols somewhere. Yeah, this one doesn't. This one has one right here. This one has there, over there. This one has one right here, and this one has this. Oh, there we go, right there at his fender. Okay, that's that. So to transform him into his robot mode, probably my first review from vehicle to robot mode. One of my, no, I've done several. I've done some that I transformed into vehicle, from vehicle to robot. So we are just gonna do. Why did I even do that? Do that. Do this. Do that. Sorry, folks. I am such a mess with this Steamhammer figure. But not to worry. Okay. 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 Go ahead and pop this one up. Like so. Rotate the inner the thigh, and then rotate the lower leg back like that. Fold out his feet. Do the same here. And he's got some bunny ears or dog ears right there, and really it's for a reason, so you can actually pull out the head. And he looks like, come to think of it, looks like a bulldog with his face. Okay, and that is Steamhammer in the official robot mode. And everything, just all the kibble just gets in the way of articulation, which is really annoying. His elbows get in the way of these, so you might want to just fold these things back so you can actually get him into a decent fighting pose. Like that. Articulation wise, he's got all the regular scout class articulation. The legs, unfortunately, are they're on a ball joint, but unfortunately they can only go side to side. They have trouble going forward because if you force it, it's gonna pop off. The way the legs, the inner thigh has been molded, or the hip has been molded, is that it's angled so that it is literally impossible to make him stride forward higher than that. So that's a bit of a shame, and the only pose I can think of is really like that. Anyway, he's okay. He's a little bit squat for a scout class figure, but here he is with the forklift mold, and he's not too bad. He's about roughly the same size as him. This mold is actually quite smaller than than some of the scout class figures, but it's an average size. So anyway, there you go, folks. My extended review for the Constructicons with Steamhammer. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's really a wonderful set, and really, if I had to pick between this one and the Dinobots, I'd say go for this one. This aesthetically, the overall appeal is just fantastic. And I don't think you'll regret purchasing it. There you go. Transformers Power Core Combiners Steamhammer with Constructicons. Thanks for watching.